Vacation time. When is the last time you took a vacation? Or are you one of those ones that says, I can't afford a vacation. I don't have time for a vacation. You know what, it's been a long time since I've had a vacation. Well, what if I told you that skipping vacations is actually hazardous to your health and can lower your lifespan? Who knew? Numerous studies have shown that taking a vacation can reduce stress, improve your heart health function, and boost cognitive function. Let's take a look at why you can't afford to not take your next vacation. Enjoy foreign experiences. And I don't mean that you have to go to Japan. I mean just out of the ordinary. Get yourself off of autopilot and try something a little bit different. Maybe a different meal, maybe different drinks, obviously a different location. These different experiences, different places that you go, increase your creativity and increase your cognitive mobility so that our brain can actually function better. Do you know that famously Lin-Manuel Miranda always says his best ideas come to him on vacation? He said that once he cleared his mind, Hamilton walked right in. And we know how that did for him. Every holiday doesn't need to be some kind of epic adventure. Even short holidays, you can reap the benefits. When we unwind and we relax, we're literally able to just free our mind and to enjoy the moment and wake up and smell the coffee or the roses or whatever it is that you want to smell. But change is good. The key thing is intentional rest. Not like going away on vacation, but being completely plugged in. You know what? You've got to take a step back and you've got to want to have the rest that you so desperately need. Okay, so clearly not my usual lunch, but boy, does it look good. Blackened fish taco, sweet potato fries, my very, very, very favorite thing. And hey, I'm on vacay. Okay, so let's talk the science here. What about chronic stress and burnout? What does the science say about that? Well, that can affect your body in so many different ways, from high blood pressure to increased cortisol. All right, this chronic stress, I'm just telling you right now, the most stressful thing for me is trying to remember which side of the road that I'm supposed to be driving on. But this overall stress and increase in cortisol levels and mental fatigue, this takes its toll on us. And according to Harvard Business Review, going on vacation allows your body to reset and increase your immune function and feel so much better that, in fact, you can fight disease and sickness that much better. CDC research with the Framingham Heart Study have shown that men who don't take holidays can suffer 30% more heart attacks than those who take regular holidays. This same Framingham study also followed women for 20 years, and they found that the women who took the least number of vacations, those only about every 6 years, had 8 times more heart situations, heart attacks, than those who took 2 vacations a year. I don't know whose stress is higher right now, mine for driving or Paul's for being the passenger. Mine. Another study at the University of Vienna in Austria showed that people reported feeling better, reporting less pain, less fatigue, all around general less complaints after having a vacation, even if the vacation was short and really not very, maybe what you would think is exciting. But just that reset allowed them, their body, to recharge, replenish, and report feeling better even weeks later. What about sleep? How many of you are carrying a sleep debt? Well, many of us are. We are not getting enough sleep. And although you can't necessarily always make up for your sleep that you've lost, because you should try for consistent sleep, a holiday allows you that time that you can sleep in, you can get a lot more rest. Are you one of those people that brags about the fact that you don't need that much sleep? Kind of famously like Margaret Thatcher and Ronald Reagan and Winston Churchill, who all claimed that they only needed about 4 hours sleep a night. Well, that is really not going to get you too far. According to the #1 sleep expert in the world, Dr. Matthew Walker, he says that the number of people who can exist healthfully with that amount of sleep, rounded to the nearest one whole number, is 0. We need our sleep for our cognitive function, for our body to repair. Whoa! This particularly low level of sleep has been causally tied to cardiovascular disease, obesity, and Alzheimer's. The physical health benefits of a vacation are astounding across the board, especially if you factor in those people that work in a stationary job or are sitting at a desk all day. Just that added movement of walking, be it on a beach or just from your lounge chair across the pool, swimming, maybe hiking, adding those kind of things in are amazing for your heart health, for your blood pressure, for your bone health, for your cardiovascular system, muscles, everything. And that is going to translate into you feeling really, really good and sustaining it. And I'm not saying you're going to go out and be Arnold Schwarzenegger while you're away. That is not the point. But you have gotten out of that rut of sitting at your desk all day long, and you are moving. And motion is definitely lotion. Okay, for me, you know that I'm a mad walker, and I just love that. That is part of my day, and I walk that beach every single day. Now, because I am at my place down south, I don't have a full-blown gym, but when I come here, it's for an extended period, maybe 3 weeks, even a month sometimes. So I don't have a gym, but I kind of set up myself a little gym, and you don't really need to do that. Although, you know what? So many nice places have beautiful gyms that are in part of the resort or whatever, and you know, you don't have to continue everything that you do all of the time. But for some of us, just that bit of physical activity makes us feel so much better. When the kids were younger, we often did holidays on cruise ships. And I know that one of the things that Will and I did together is he and I would trundle off to the gym. And we weren't doing like full-blown crazy workouts, but we were having a really good time and we were being active. And I just love that. Let me show you what I've got set up here just on my deck with things that are packable and easy to take with you. Welcome to my gym. I am not trying to recreate any kind of a big Gold's Gym situation. And this is only because I'm here for a longer period of time. But you know, there are things that you can take with you. A skipping rope, for example, bands. I'm not going to go anywhere and carry weights, forget that. But these resistance bands are also fun for me while I'm down here. But the idea, again, what I'm trying to say is I'm not here to try to build muscle. I'm not here worried about the fact that am I going to lose my gains? That is not the idea. We are on vacation. The idea is to give your mind and your body a break. But interestingly, the break for your body maybe is kind of counterintuitive because you're actually moving more than what you may have been doing at home. And that is the key. Collectively, we spend billions of dollars every year buying supplements, having vitamins, gym memberships, special food, Pilates, hot yoga. In our quest to stay healthy, look for anti-aging and longevity methods, we will do anything. But what is the one thing that a lot of us give up completely? It's vacation time. The reality is vacations, unplugging, intentional rest is so vital to our health. And without those vacations, we can really shorten our lifespan. If you're one of those workaholics that works more than 55 hours a week, well, you might be increasing your chance of a stroke by 35% and increasing your chance of heart attack by 17% versus those who are working 35 to 40 hours per week. Now, I know, of course, many of us don't have a choice. In one form or another, we can all make a plan to unplug, de-stress, get ourselves away from our usual situation for the intentional rest and rejuvenation that all of our bodies so desperately need. Mentally, what we're looking for is to improve our mood and boost that feel-good dopamine and serotonin. We want to increase our brain power, increase that creativity and problem solving. I know that after I come home, I can't wait to get back to my routine. And yet, when I was at home, I couldn't wait to get away from it. That is the power of a good holiday. Work without rest can be depressing, but not only that, it can actually cause you to get brain fog, forgetfulness, and a general downturn in your cognitive functioning. So, what are you going to do? The first thing you're going to do is you're going to start planning your next vacation. Do you know that even in the planning stages, you can boost your mood? That just thinking about it, maybe writing a few things down, that right there is going to make you feel better. What about price-wise? I get it. You know what? Vacations are expensive and we can't all afford it. But you can do other things. Studies from the American Psychology Association says that just removing yourself from the environment and the activities that are causing you so much stress can be really beneficial in themselves. So if you're owed time off, take it. Get away from the office. Get away from all of that pressure that really can get you down. Furthermore, an article published in 2019 in the Science Journal says that if you can't get away, you know what? If you can just get out in nature for 120 minutes or 2 hours a week, that you are going to reap some really good feel-good benefits. And listen, that we definitely owe ourselves. Short weekends away can do the trick. You don't need to have a world cruise to reap some of these benefits. I know people that are two different families living in different cities that swap with each other every year just so that they can explore their city and they can explore their city. And that is a really low, cost-effective idea for a wonderful vacation. So get creative. Come up with other plans that is going to get you out of your house, out of your job, and into the world and reap the benefits physically and mentally. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and have enjoyed coming on my vacation with me. And I'm just going to let you know that Paul and I are already planning our next one. Let me know if you're planning any holidays coming up, big or small, and let me know in the comments, or give some people some other ideas of what you do to de-stress, get away from it all, and live a better life. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.